And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the next starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Wilson Chandler. And it's Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the point. Durant feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ewing. Durant, no good. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Thomas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes the first. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Irving passes to Harris. Irving against Thomas. And it's Irving missing. Now, here's Thomas. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Back to Irving. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Thomas, no good. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Irving against Allen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
And yes, it's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Durant. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Ewing. Here's Chicago. It's a three-point game. Over in the corner, Rose. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Thomas with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Here's Thomas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Torian Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. Now, here is Irving. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose against Dinwiddie. And the shot is long. Here's Thomas. He made it! He gets it to go!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago. They're up by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Prince out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Chicago leading by 9. Really a lot of rough time for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out. And obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stack team in Brooklyn.
He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Irving attacking. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ewing's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas against Prince. Outside Thomas. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dinwiddie against Rose. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. On the wing, Irving. From deep, Prince. That shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Duncan, the pass to Thomas. The 9-foot shot. And it's Chicago scoring again.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
It's good. Thomas got 25 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Thomas, here we go. And the shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called. The Nets
are giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Taurean Prince. Durant's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Left side Chandler. Back to KD. Knocked away. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty light. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Isaiah Thomas out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Ewing, and it's Duncan, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Thomas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Here's Irving. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
KD against Allen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw tonight. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Backs in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 7 points.
I think KD getting more and more used to this off-ball movement of the Golden State Warrior offense and finds his teammates for cuts.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Double team on Thomas. Durant with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. He's got 9.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
For 3, Durant. A rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 3 from Thomas sinks the triple. Thomas got 38 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Count the basket. Thomas got 40 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Right side, Irving over Thomas, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight, and has been the driving force. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Jared Allen. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Prince in at the 4. Thomas lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 15 points here in the second half.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rodion Kurucs, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Allen. Makes it off the glass. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Irving, and they'll keep possession. Ewing kicks to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. From past the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Allen.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And it goes down 2 points. Thomas got 47 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's LeVert, and Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. David Mwaba is checked in for Brooklyn. Musa comes in for Karis LeVert. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Karuch passes to Nwaba. Here's Musa. And the Nets miss again. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First one falls for. The Nets making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the Nets with possession here. Irving passes to Nwaba. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Pinson. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a heel shot there, the floater.
Thomas passes to Rose. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Thomas. Kept alive. Duncan kicks to Ewing. Here's Thomas. The rebound by the Nets. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his third foul of the game. It's the Nets now. Outside Irving. From downtown, drills it from outside.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been